My name is Dwayne Robbins, and this is FTE 217 Modern Sporting Rifle. Okay, the three components that I picked today to talk about are going to be the magazine, the bolt carrier group, and the barrel being one of the most important components of the firearm. Okay, with the magazine, I measured the dimensions of this thing, and they come in different lengths for capacity, but the overall width of it, I got 0.7985. One of the malfunctions that could happen with this is the spring in here could fail to push the round up in the magazine, so when the going into the chamber, it could cause a failure to feed. Alright, with the bolt carrier group, there's several different things with this. I got an overall length of 7.412, and then the across the bolt I got 0.9780. With the bolt carrier, it could malfunctions that this could have is a failure to fire with the firing pin, a failure to feed, which is putting the round into the chamber, and there's also a failure to extract with the extractor on the front of it. Okay, and the last one that I showed was the barrel. I have an overall length. I think this one is 16 inches. The barrel is chambered in 5.56 millimeter. With the barrel, malfunctions that could happen with that is if there are burrs in the chamber part of it, it could do a failure to feed, a failure to extract. With the firing part of it, if the round isn't made correctly, the headspace in the barrel could cause it to not fire correctly, or if the round is, how we like to say it, too spicy, it could cause a catastrophic failure in the barrel itself, and it could actually burst the barrel itself if the round is too powerful. Okay, some training that a gunsmith should do to avoid causing any damage to any of these components is actually going to a gunsmithing school, or taking a class to be specific for that firearm itself, or doing an internship with a master gunsmith. Okay, some of the other components that the magazine interacts with is the bolt carrier, and you have the magazine release or the magazine catch. Okay, the barrel itself interacts with the bolt carrier because that's where the round is chambered in by the bolt carrier group. The bolt carrier itself interacts with several different components. As I said before, the magazine for the feeding of the firearm, the charging handle for charging the firearm, and the fire control group, which is used to fire the round, which goes in there to hit the hammer against. Also, the bolt carrier group interacts with the buffer tube and buffer spring. And the bolt carrier also interacts with, I'll show you, bolt carrier release. And I went in the wrong order, but there is a couple things that some of the damage that can be caused by some of these malfunctions is if the round is stuck in here, it could jam up the feeding process into the chamber and could cause headspace issues if you crack, chip, or anything on the chamber itself. You could also break off pieces for the extractors in here for the bolt carrier group, and then that in turn damages the barrel because the round could go up and chip things inside of it. Also with the magazine, since a lot of the modern ones are plastic, you have to be careful with the plastic pieces on there because they could break off and cause malfunctions in the firearm also. But that is the conclusion of my description of most of the things on these three components.